How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to the Cosmic Ray channel. I am your host, Cosmic Ray. Today we're going to be talking about candle love. um, I'm just kidding. Right now it's over like 1 o'clock in the morning, and my family's not here with me today or in this at night because they're over at the grandma's house, which gives me a perfect time and perfect opportunity to talk and do a little bit more about candle magic. Exactly. Just like that middle candle was doing just a second ago. Um, so currently right now they are away. So now that they're away, the mice can play, right? So right now I'm just gonna talk out loud and see if the candles are gonna respond. Um, okay, might as well just start, right? In light and love and all things that's holy, I would like to ask, are there any spirits here joining us fully? Nothing at the moment. Let's see. So I don't want my voice to kind of go over the candle itself. So I'm gonna try to hold back with my voice. Try to hold back with my voice. I don't think anything that I did or anything I said just actually ignited that candle or made that candle do anything. Thank you, candle. Um, I will say, let me ask, is there any spirits joining us here? Okay, we do have one, it seems like. Uh, the spirit that is currently here with us at this present time, have you passed away? Okay, so I know you can't see this, but it's something that I can feel, so I'm just going to try to describe as I'm saying this. Now, when I did say that, now I'm getting chills. Obviously, this candle did make a reaction, but over here in this area, um, there's kind of like I called like an outline. I don't know what else how to explain what I'm seeing here. Okay, so let me just kind of continue. Thank you. Candles kind of go up and down. I don't know if when I'm telling the truth, and or if there's something that's more like, I guess, a positive, like a yes is usually when I'm getting something like that, or if it's or if I am leaning towards the no side, then it would come up as well. Um, yeah, however, right now I'm looking for more like, affirmations or, I'm sorry, positive feedback to what I am saying as the candle responds. When you are doing this, just make sure you know what is like a yes signal for you or a no signal. As if you haven't seen any of my past videos, you will notice that with flames, they do like to do a couple different things. Some of them like to do this, some of them like to kind of stretch long and high, and some kind of like go low as well, and some just and then just go really high. They do other things as well, but it's more of what works for you and to what you're responding to. So my apologies, spirit, for the one that has passed away. Do I know who you are? Maybe I shouldn't talk so much and just went straight to the talking. Maybe I'll do that next time. Lesson learned. Spirit, if you are here with us, can you please go ahead and let us know your presence by either flickering with a candle or letting us know in some form. Okay, thank you. Maybe I should just look into the camera versus looking at the candle. um, okay, and so Spirit, just wanted to ask, Love and Light, are you someone that I know personally? Spirit, if I can ask, are you someone that I know indirectly? Like maybe I know you through another person. Thank you so much. I'm getting chills. The reason why I'm asking is that I have my own spirit guides, my animal guides, totem animals, um, angels. You know, everyone has angels. Everyone has all these things. Maybe not the same amount, a number, if you will. And then that doesn't matter either. It doesn't mean like if you have a lot, then that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just what I know personally. The reason I'm asking this question, Spirit, is because I have many people that passed that I love, people who I know. Um, and when I say this indirectly, it's because someone I know passed. There's like my, say, oh, my wife's uncle who passed, or anyone who I know, maybe like someone's like father or someone that's passed, or someone who I know directly. I'm sorry, indirectly. My apologies. So, spirit that's with us, and you are someone that I know through like a mutual friend that passed. Maybe I shouldn't be asking these kind of questions when they already kind of said yes. Now let's try to find out who possibly this could be. Now, can I ask, are you a spirit that is from my wife's side of the family? Okay, this one moved. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera. I try not to stare too much into the candles because, just like with pendulums, you want to let it do its own thing. Um, Sometimes, uh, sorry, I don't want to know if I should. Okay, maybe I should. Um, Sometimes, depending on who you are, yes, thank you, Candle, very much. Depends on who you are and what kind of energy you bring to the table. Um, I have a feeling I know who this might be. Um, but just for us and giggles. Okay, so maybe I do know who this might be. Um, I will say thank you very much for bringing your presence known. Um, I will say I am very grateful and honored to be sharing this experience with you as you are with me. Thank you. Um, I don't have the AC on or anything like that, and I'm trying not to talk even close to the candle. I'm already aware of this, so I'm not gonna try to mess up this type of experience. Given that I try not to do like many edits or anything on the video, so that you guys can get whatever the pure essence of what happens, so that you, um, if you try this, yourself, you might be able to be a little bit more aware of how this works, if you will. So I just want to give you everything. Sometimes there's no response, and that's okay too. It's all practice. It's all just trying to go through it. Um, Spirit, and that's past. That is on my wife's side. I would like to ask, is this her uncle? This is my wife's uncle that passed. Spirit that's passed, are you my wife's father that passed? No. Are you a grandparent? I swear I'm getting chills. So what I was trying to say earlier is like with pendulums, you just want to let it do its thing. If you are a sensitive person or someone who deals with energies, or maybe you're an empath, or maybe a shaman, or what they call urban shaman nowadays, um, or psychic abilities, telepathic abilities, telepathy. Sometimes when you stare into a fire, I realize sometimes if you stare into it, you can kind of like make it do whatever you want. So you're kind of tilting the answers, which I don't want. I'm not trying to sway this to go any way. I really try and do this as organic as possible. And my apologies for those of you who are very experienced in this and you're looking at this and you're like, oh, why can't you just ask other questions? and um, but this is just for, in a sense, beginners, if you will. Um, the spirit that's passed is on my wife's side. Are you her grandfather? I was looking for a more of a significant answer than I saw before. That's why I wasn't taking that as a yes the previous time when I asked. Are you a grandparent, as in a grandma, to my wife? This one, man, I wish I had the camera show a little bit more. This one was going off. And I'll have to check my camera to see if you guys can actually see that. Um, However, this was going off. So this may be it. The letter of your first name, does it start with an E? Okay, okay. We got one and two. Oops, sorry. Can't do this, right? One and two, as in a confirmation for me. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but I see that very clear, and I'm not going to sway anything else that happens. If you are the grandparent of my wife, that starts with the letter E, I do like to say thank you so much, Grandma, for being here and sharing this with me. Unfortunately, my wife is not here. She is at your daughter's place, and they're hanging out. They're probably falling asleep by now. I will say that you are definitely missed. We do pray for you every day. I know she does, as well as I do. You are in my prayers, and we do love and miss you, and we do appreciate your presence, around our kids, and I know you're helping guiding them, and her through many things. I'm feeling something on my back. Just wanted to let you know, Spirit, that I am my lower back. I am feeling that as well, and that is okay. Thank you so much for that. I am not scared. I know you come in a positive tone, tone, my apologies, and positive energy, positive light, and I feel the love, and I do. I don't feel any negative, anything at all. And I know you've been watching over us for quite some time. Um, that I didn't really know how to put it, but I do want to say thank you. Should I share this information with my wife, your granddaughter, when I see her tomorrow? I'm not getting anything. Probably may not necessarily be important. Grandma E, uh, just want to say thank you again for making your presence known. I do appreciate and value um, the energy you bring to the table and the love and knowledge that you bring as well. Grandma E, if I can please ask you a question. Life on the other side, is it beautiful? Is it just a whole new life itself? I'm not getting much. I'm getting something with the candles like this right here is going lower, 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 and coming back up. Let me ask, because sometimes this happens. Is there more than one spirit in this room at the present time? Is there more than one spirit that's joining us today? Is there an entity else that's in this room that's joining us today besides the spirit? Besides the loving spirit that we feel, or I feel with us right now, is there another entity? Is there an extraterrestrial being that's also with us here today? Is there any negative entities that's here with us? Okay, I just had to ask. Good. Yeah, I just had to ask, so that's always good. I'm glad I did not get a flicker or anything like that. Okay, that's good. Grandma E, are you still with us? I'll say it again. In love and light, Grandma E, are you still with us right now? Okay. Maybe what I had said earlier about being at my mother-in-law's house, maybe she went ahead and started to go visit over there, which is great. Um, I'm getting like this feeling inside. It's like I know there's something else with us, which is not anything bad, you know. It was just something to just something that I'm feeling. You know, some of us are very empathic. And with different empaths, of course, there's many different kinds of empaths. And my apologies. I know it's kind of weird me not finishing my sentences. It was just, or my thoughts. It's only because I'm feeling something right when I'm talking, and it's a good feeling, of course. It's just one of those times where I want to acknowledge and about to converse with, in the sense, spirit. And I don't really want to go on a rant and start talking again about other random things. And I could just make a video about it and talk about it then. There are times that some people say they can, like, no one will say summon, that sounds like a bad thing. I guess bring forth another way, nicer way to say it. Some spirits that you may know that have passed. I have my grandma, my Japanese side, she passed away, as well as my Native American grandma as well. And she died, well before I was born, but my Japanese grandma was around until I was close to my 20s. Obachan, are you here with us today? All right. Well, everything seems kind of quiet right now, and yeah, you know what? Let me just go and ask. Grandma E, is there a message that you want me to send to my wife, your granddaughter? Is there a message you want me to send to your great grandchildren? I will always give them your love, and let them know that you were here. I'll let my wife know that you were here. I greatly appreciate your presence. Oops. My apologies, that was me. That wasn't anything creepy. My apologies. I will say thank you so much, and I greatly appreciate, and I'm very humbled that you even wanted to make your presence known. I feel the love right now, the energy you're projecting on me. I do feel it. And it is a nice chill. Um, I want to say thank you very much. I'm greatly humble for this moment and to be able to share this experience with you. Okay, so obviously my lights are off, but I just felt things just got darker. Okay, I'm going to end this video for today, or my apologies. I might just put this on a pause. So you may see a cut. Um, just in case, I'm going to try to see what this other dark, I don't say dark energy, but the room just got darker. And that's really kind of hard, especially when everything else is pretty much, lights are all off, besides what you see behind me here. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and try to probe that a little further, but I know you guys don't necessarily have to be here for this. So just in case if I do sign off, I would like to say in closing, when you do stuff like this, obviously you want to be safe. That's most important. You want to protect yourself. Different ways of doing that with either protection spells or you yourself, maybe an empath and been protecting yourself, ever since you're young, like myself. And so this may just even come naturally. However, when you do try to ask, I always say in love and light, if you think there's something haunted or something evil, I would suggest not doing it at your house. If you're trying to, listen people say, invoke something or to, summon something, I wouldn't necessarily try to do that. As a, people feel now call like an urban shaman, I'm able to protect myself in many different ways, and even with staging my house if necessary. However, right now I don't feel the majority of energy that's in my house is nothing negative, of negative spirits. So that's why I said I wanted to probe this a little further and see what's going on with this whole dark feeling or dark light. I'm starting to uh, starting to gather. Okay, sorry, I just not break myself out. But anyways, so you want to, obviously you don't want to do this with your kids or anything around here. Um, if you feel like anything is negative, we all have spirit guides. We all have angels, spirit animals, totem animals, and they could be around. And and even people who haven't passed on that may be able to astral project. So if you know anyone that's in a state of unconsciousness, like maybe in like a slumber, or someone who is in a coma, and they might be able to even contact you or even astral project themselves to even do certain things as well. So that's not necessarily something to rule out. So it doesn't necessarily have to be something negative. So when you see something with your candles moving, and keep in mind, folks, these are candles. So of course, if you're talking around it, that's going to move it. If your AC is on, windows open, all that kind of stuff. I just figured I did this around the, later in the morning, like after 1 o'clock a.m., where usually people feel weird stuff happens. I did try to do this earlier today, around 9 o'clock to 10, and nothing was happening, which is okay too. So sometimes you may have to try different parts of the day. In closing, I'd like to say thank you so much for your time and your love and your support as well. If you do feel this is something that you do like and you want to see more of something of me using the candle, I'm able to do other things as well. However, I do like using this just to kind of give people just a different perspective of things and just to kind of change things up from the normal videos that you may see on YouTube. Um, but I would like to say thank you so much for your time, your support, your energy, your positive vibes, and I'm going to send you guys some positive vibes as well. If you like, go ahead and please feel free to subscribe to my channel as well as hitting that like. And of course, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the content that I'll be providing to you. And with that being said, in love and light, bless all of you, and I wish nothing but positive energy and positive vibes your way. And good night, everyone. Good night, my cosmic family. Sweet dreams. Hey, welcome back. Shit. Okay, so if you've seen one of my past videos, shit. Okay, so if you've seen one of my past videos, there has been this thing that's kind of showing up every so often, and I am getting cold right now. Sorry, I don't want to sound like one of those ghost people that are like, "Oh, dude, check out my arm, bro. Got goosebumps. Check out my arm, bro." But yeah, right now, if you would check out my arm, I have goosebumps right now. So anyways, my previous video, I had shown something that's been kind of showing up every so often in my house, and it's always around the same spot. And if you know anything about me, I'm not good with cameras, so I don't know how to do anything cool. And I guess that's not really a good thing to say. However, just to reassure you, I don't know how to do any cool tricks or anything with cameras to make anything happen. So I try to do a lot of things like on one take kind of thing. Okay. So right when I tried to hit record, you may even see the outline. Obviously, I'm trying not to be right in front of it, and you kind of see whatever. You can see my fingernail, whatever this like thing before it. I don't know if I was able to see it. I would have to check the video, but I swear it like went up like a being went like this, and it kind of freaked me out. So I hit the record button really quick just in case, if it was like last time I would see you guys. Um, I mean, I can just from my perspective, just from me looking out, I'm seeing like little outlines, but nothing specific. And usually it's always around this area because it's like a white background, so it's easy to see different things on there. I'm gonna try to move the camera around just to see. My apologies if you do see my my house. Trying to make it clean. So like, see, so there's nothing there, or it's not a different shadow or anything like that. Because now you guys are really close. So whatever it was is not there. Don't worry about this thing. That's something else. Okay, that I do know. That's nothing. Um, So yeah, there's that. So as you can see, it's not that close. Okay, I'm gonna pick you guys up. I know it's like, okay, well then just put on your light. However, I really clean everything in the house, so I don't want you guys to have to see all that either. I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on pause, and I'm gonna try to do something a little different here. Just bear with me, folks. Okay, just really quick. I just put on a little extra light, so you might be able to see a little bit, but nothing. Um, uh, Nothing out of the ordinary, maybe. I don't want to lie and say like, oh, it's cold because obviously, being near the window, of course, it's gonna be a little cold. So I'm just gonna debunk that part. Don't see anything that's shining or anything that's moving. However, that is kind of creepy though. I'm just gonna kind of just bring it back. Okay, so hopefully this is a little better. Okay, I mean, I know I have to check out the video just to see what actually gets recorded or not. However, I do believe I did see something come up. Hopefully it's on the video, but I'll have to double check that. And all right, well, for right now, I'm going to sign off and say goodnight, finally. And you guys get some sleep, as well as I myself will try to get some sleep after I do some investigation. But just as of yet, nothing from my perspective or from my just feeling around the area. There's nothing negative in my house. I have debunked wherever that dark energy was. Nothing crazy, in my house. And just in case, let me just say it out loud. Is there any, before I go away, is there anything or any sign from any entities, anyone that wants to communicate? Speak now, or at least let me get some rest tonight. Okay, well, there we go. I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for your time. Bless you all in great spirits and love and light. And I would like to wish my extended cosmic family out there much love.